Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com. She is a beauty influencer from New York City who commands attention.
He is a lawyer born and raised in Florida who lays down the law.
And together they are
The Lady and the Law.
Here are your hosts of The Lady and the Law, Cindy Grossman and Mitchell Goldman.
Cindy, what are we doing here?
Is that your tagline every time?
I don't know. Maybe I need to work on one.
You remind me of Mayor Koch from New York City. He used to walk into a room and say, "How am I doing?" That
You'll have
sounds
to
like
tell
you.
us the Mayor Koch story one day.
Okay,
It's a great one.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm Mitch Goldman. I'm an attorney. I started practicing and getting it right in 1984. Grew up here in Central Florida, and you are the beautiful lady, my wife, Cindy Grossman.
Hi there. Hello.
And we have Jesse, of course, our engineer and producer. Thank you, Jesse, as always.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Cindy, we have a friend in the studio today, somebody we've known for about 2 years, 2 years now, Carlos Assemany. Carlos is originally from Ecuador. Carlos helped us when we purchased our home in Merritt Island with the financing. Carlos currently is the Vice President of Mortgage Services, residential mortgage services for Community Educators Credit Union. Mm-hmm. Community Educators is located in Brevard County. If you live in Indian River County, you work in Indian River County, you're eligible for membership. Any surrounding counties to Brevard. And today, Carlos is going to talk to us about the residential mortgage process, what it involves, what we can do as consumers to help the process along so we get our mortgage and get our house and get moving into our new home. I think it's very important.
Yes, it is very important.
Carlos has been doing these services for 20 years. So he knows every nook and cranny. He knows the difference between an arm and a leg mortgage. He knows what a ninja mortgage is. A ninja. Wow. But we don't want to talk about those. He's seen good times in mortgages, bad times in mortgages. Right. And that's what we want to talk to him about. No pressure, Carlos.
First and foremost, what a pleasure and what an honor to be here with you.
Thank you.
And not only as friends, but also, as past clients, and had a great experience being a part of the purchase of your home and your happiness and sharing all that with you. That was amazing. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Well, thanks for helping us. And tell us, like, if somebody comes to you, what do they need to do to help you? How do you help them in a nutshell? What is the primary thing that someone can do when they apply for a loan to move the process along?
So communication is important, having what it is required ready as far as, guidance, as far as the expertise, something that we can provide. Not every case is the same, so many situations are different, but that's what we are here for, to guide our clients, our members. What Community Credit Union of Florida, member-centric, member-oriented. Everything we do, every program that we have is dedicated to enhance the financial situation of our members. And that is what our priority is. So we truly live the mission and the vision. And we have many resources. Technology is a great help. We have a great website that is very user-friendly, where you can visit, get information, ccuflorida.org. You can go there. You can apply directly right there. We have a 24-hour phone number that you can call and complete an application. Immediately, the loan officer will pick it up. You will be contacted right away. We will do the analysis and we will tell you what exactly is what you should expect, what the requirements will be. And at the same time, what the situation is, and we'll give you very realistic expectations as far as, the time, the requirements, to give you the power and the confidence to know that when we say yes, we will deliver. in a timely manner and in a way that it is the greatest experience for you. Not the traumatic pains that sometimes can happen. And we feel bad when we have sometimes, people coming to us and saying, I had to find other options because where I was before wasn't the right fit for me. So, when it comes to that, better to go and get the consultation with who is going to be able to guide you and help you and who you feel comfortable with. And no better place than your community credit union. So,
Carlos, with the process, it's even with the increase in interest rates, the market is still very hot, I think. And there's still a great shortage of houses, and it's still more of a seller's market, I think. Do a lot of people come to you ahead of time to get pre-qualified? How does that work?
Yes, and in any market, actually, with real estate especially, it is always better to be prepared, to be ready, to purchase. Like you say, Mitch, talking about seller market, buyer market. Well, real estate is a long-term investment. It's never a bad time to get into real estate. I mean, it is the biggest decision, the biggest investment of anyone's lifetime. So when it comes to that, it is always better to have that consultation, that review of what your financial situation is, what you are trying to accomplish, and see what your purchase power is. So when you find that property, you know that you are ready to go.
So you mentioned communication as being so important. So that's the conversation that you have initially with a prospective borrower.
Correct. I mean, we always cover absolutely every detail. We have a variety of programs and products for every single situation. Whatever the situation is, we can help, or we can provide the guidance, for what you are trying to do.
Right, because I feel like today a lot of the realtors want pre-qualified. So how does that work? Can somebody come to you and say, I'm going to start looking for a home? You can guide them through that process?
So absolutely, because, that is, how can we give you the right expectations and the right advice if we don't know exactly, what we will be dealing with? So it is better to have all that consultation and all the documentation reviewed and all the situation clearly on the table, so we can say with 100% confidence, okay, this is what you can do.
Right.
Because that means they can afford a home
exactly
this amount, and these are your monthly payments going forward, and there are no surprises, and you set realistic time frames.
Absolutely. And that is exactly another commitment that we have, is that no surprises, including, your closing cost, your financial situation, the details of the transaction. What we disclose at the beginning is what you will expect all the way to the end.
Carlos, what is the time frame? Someone comes to you, they make the application, let's say they've already found their house. What's a realistic time frame between the time they sign their contract and they close?
As you know, there are several ingredients that involve also third-party services in every transaction, especially, absolutely. I mean, there is appraisals, inspections, title search and all that. So if we have the proper consultation and we analyze and we get all that semi-underwriting process ahead of time, we have no issues whatsoever closing a purchase transaction within 30 days.
Wow.
Or sooner. In so many cases, I mean, fortunately, and I say this honestly, we do our best to close every single transaction on time. And we do it, and we have been able to achieve it. And in so many cases, we sit around and we wait until everybody else is ready to go and to close.
Great.
But the key is getting the information ahead of time and doing the groundwork. So as you said, no surprises at the end when we're trying to get things closed and you're scrambling. Well, where's this? Where's that? And people are looking and they can't get it in a timely fashion.
Absolutely. And like I said, being a community service organization. We also have programs that are dedicated to our service members. If you are a teacher, if you are, a doctor, a nurse, a fireman, a police person, you work for a nonprofit organization, we have financing up to 103%. That covers 100% of the appraised value plus the closing cost.
Wow.
No mortgage insurance. We have a variety of portfolio programs with no mortgage insurance as well. I mean, anything that will help you improve your financial situation.
So there's a lot of flexibility.
Still, I would say so. I mean, responsibly, we will always do the right thing for the consumer, for the enterprise, and what is called to do from us as far as regulations and compliance as well.
Mm-hmm.
Have to follow the rules, but also help the consumer.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, let's just take a break, and then we'll come back, and we have a lot more questions for you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The law offices of Goldman, Monahan, Tucker, and Bettine is here to help you with your personal legal challenges, business needs, and real estate matters. Since 1984, we have assisted countless numbers of Florida individuals and businesses with their legal issues, from trusts and estates, wills, real estate, and civil or criminal litigation. We pride ourselves on maintaining lifelong client relationships and would appreciate the opportunity to assist you and your family as well. Please call 321-639-1320 for further information on the law offices of Goldman, Monahan, Tucker, and Bettine. I'm a non-attorney spokesman.
At Compass Pest Control, we focus on killing pests where they live and breed by terminating them outside your home or office before they can get in. Hi, I'm Chris Hudman, co-owner of Compass Pest Control. We prevent roaches, ants, and other pests from getting inside with a proactive approach. We don't stop there. We also offer lawn and plant health programs, and we'll never sell you something you don't need. At Compass Pest Control, our prices are competitive, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Get a free estimate. Visit compasspests.com.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
Revive Vero Beach, located next to Anytime Fitness on Oslo Road and 27th Avenue, has everything you need to look and feel your best, including hormone replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, sexual wellness, weight loss, laser aesthetics, hair, tattoo, and skin spot removal, Botox and fillers, cryotherapy, comprehensive blood work, and everybody's favorite, ozone and IV therapy. Refresh, renew, and revitalize yourself at Revive today. Call 772-492-6607. A member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome. Too many options can be overwhelming. When it comes to water treatment, Affordable Water makes it easy. Let Affordable Water explain it all so you feel good about the water you're using for you and your family.
Affordable Water.
It's heavy on your mind. Does buying a home now make the most sense? Let's talk about it. I'm Chris Nolan from the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. I'll consult you for free and formulate a roadmap to home ownership. No commitment necessary. Visit nolanshow.com.
Need an enlightening pick-me-up? Visit Kristen and Cindy at Skinnergy to energize your skin and keep it looking fabulous forever. Kristen can help with hair removal, sugaring to keep your whole body smooth and conditioned. Kristen will help you refresh and defend your skin while giving you a customized facial. Cindy helps Skinnergize and get you camera ready for your everyday look or special occasion. Visit Kristen and Cindy at Skinnergy. Find them on Facebook under the Skinnergy Squad.
And we're back with Carlos Assemany from Community Credit Union of Florida. And of course, Cindy Grossman. Hello, Cindy.
Hello. Hi there.
Carlos, let's talk a little bit about how Community Credit Union does mortgages maybe a little differently than the traditional bank does.
It's a great question. Absolutely. Great question, because it is something that most people don't realize, or probably, it's not clear about it. But you know, credit unions are a not-for-profit organization. So that means that we don't have, you know, investors per se or shareholders. Our shareholders are our members. So when you have a membership, when you have an account with a credit union, you have ownership. So all the resources that we have, all the benefits that we have are to go back to the members. Everything that we create, everything that we do goes back to the members. The programs are intended to benefit our members. And with that comes also the lower fees. For instance, we have no fees whatsoever on our accounts or on our, you know, checking and savings accounts. But when it comes to mortgages, no points to pay, flat fees at the lowest end. You know, and then in addition to that, programs that have no fees. You know, that, and you know, another great benefit that we have, for example, we service our loans. We are the investors.
What does that mean, Carlos?
That means that we don't, after we close the loan with you, we retain not only the account, not only the loan, but we also are the one that you come to when you have any questions, any additional needs. When, you know, your statements will go from us. It will never, as far as, you know, so far, we haven't had the need or the idea to sell or transfer servicing or the portfolio of the loans that we originate. And that's huge because we have another great benefit that is for our members. For example, once you have your mortgage with us, you become our member, right? And we have a terrific benefit. You can modify your loan with no closing cost up to 5 times for the life of the loan after 1 year of having your mortgage. So that means that, let's say, for example, the rates go down a year from now and you have your mortgage with us, we will modify your loan with no closing cost just for the balance and the remaining term at the rate that we will have.
That's very nice. What a nice feature.
Right.
What are some of the closing costs that people should expect to pay? Not only closing costs, but costs of the loan, appraisal, etc.
You know, if it is a purchase transaction, there is obviously an appraisal fee. In a purchase transaction, also the title, closing services, the lender fees, which is, you know, the credit union is a flat fee of $1,200. So that's our closing, you know, our closing cost when it comes to the lender. Any other fees are third-party fees, obviously case by case, depends on what the loan amount we are talking about, what the property value we are talking about. Then we will have, you know, taxes that are prorated, title insurance that goes along with it, you know, services, third-party services. But when it comes to us, to the credit union, it is a flat fee regardless of what the loan amount will be.
And Carlos, all those fees and costs are disclosed up front so that, again, there are no surprises, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Transparency, honesty, integrity, and communication above all.
And do you also do refinances if people want to maybe refinance their home and get cash out for various
Definitely,
purposes?
we have absolutely every single product that you can imagine. You know, home equity lines of credit, where you can refinance your existing mortgage, regardless of what your existing lender is. We have construction to perm loans. You know, we have, like I said, our HERO program up to 103% of financing, 100% financing programs. I mean, government loans, FHA, VA, jumbo loans. I mean, every single program that can help you with what you are trying to accomplish.
Yeah, I know before we got married, Cindy was telling me about a prior experience with refinancing that did not go well.
Right. And it was with a big bank that I had banked with. And, you know, every week it was something else. And I was just like, by the end, I became so frustrated. I didn't want to do it. I said, forget it. It was like, well, we can, you know, I think I was looking maybe half the value of my home, which was, I didn't have a mortgage on it. And they just, every week it was something else. And I just, in the end, said, please. Forget it.
If you would have had your mortgage
I
with
know.
us, we would
Right.
have streamlined that loan with no questions, no additional fees, no
That's
charges, just to whatever the current rate would
That's
be.
great. Yeah.
They kept coming back wanting this, and then a few days later they wanted that information, and then a few days something different. So it just gets very frustrating for the borrower because he or she just, it's a process that they have to go through. They don't necessarily want to, but then when you keep going back and questioning them, and you just don't ask for all of it up front, it's
Becomes a
tedious.
problem, yes.
And that's the communication that we talked about
Absolutely.
at the beginning,
It's frustrating.
or lack thereof.
Absolutely. And then, another thing, we are in the community for the community. So everything that we do, our operations are right there. The underwriters are local. We have everything in-house. The processing is right there. And we communicate internally and externally. All of us, we try to do our best to do things the easiest way possible, a very smooth transaction. And also internally, if anything is needed, we can perfectly manage.
Thank you, Carlos. And if someone was interested in contacting you or contacting the credit union regarding a mortgage loan for a new home or financing a home equity loan, how would they do that?
Absolutely. Check our website, ccuflorida.org. That is the website. I'm going to give you my number also. It's 321-637-3195. 321-637-3195. And in our website, you will have also all the numbers that you can dial, the contact information. You can reach to us, visit us. We are here in your community, ready to help you.
And you said they can actually go on to that website and already fill out the
And
application.
complete an application, and we will, at your leisure and convenience, and we will call you.
That's great.
So you don't have to go into one of the branches.
No.
You can do it at home, on your computer and over the phone,
Exactly.
making it
And I
easier.
believe it's I think you mentioned 24 hours a day.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Because
Absolutely.
a lot of people, they get home from work and they unwind, and before you know it, it's 9-10 o'clock at night, and then you can have a great person waiting for you to talk to.
Definitely.
That's
Carlos,
great.
are you available 24 hours a day? Or
Why
is that
not?
someone else? I don't know. Don't make promises.
No.
But I'm sure someone on your team is there
Yes,
to help
definitely.
when questions arise. And with interest rates going up, I know you've seen the market go up and down, but my sense is interest rates are still low.
Oh,
They're a little higher, but they're still low, still competitive. Home values are still going up, maybe not as much. And it's, as you said, it's a good time. It's still
always
a good time.
Absolutely.
So we really
That's great.
appreciate you being here with us.
I appreciate
all
the
your help that
opportunity.
you've given us personally.
oh
and,
yes, for sure. Easy
look forward-
process. Thank you.
And you both great friends. With great people.
Thank you.
Well, we'll let everybody know we agree, as you are as well. So thank you, Jesse. Thank you so much. And we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.